This is Christine Villa, Creative Memories Advisor, and I have a request about how is it that I use these clips on the trimmer. And there are some other advisors that do have tutorials on about this. I learned about 4 to 5 years ago from another advisor, and it was just made this whole process so much easier, especially if you do layered base pages. So I like to work horizontally to start with. And a few little technical things. This white line is the actual where the cutting line starts. You can see if I press down on the carriage, it does that. And 0 is up. This is technically the top of the trimmer, and this is the lower end, and it goes to 12 1/4. So if we want to cut a 1-inch frame, we're going to put the first clip at 0 because the carriage can't go past, and so we'll start at the 1-inch frame mark. So that will be the 1-inch mark. And on the bottom, so let's do some math. We have 12-inch paper. We want an inch border. That's 11. So we're going to put it at 12 so that it stops at 11. All right. We're going to line up our paper at the 1-inch mark. And it's good to have the majority of your paper on where it can get lots of support on this side of the trimmer. And this solid black line, if you can't see the numbers, it's a more solid black line. It's double the thickness of the 1/4-inch marks. And all we're going to do, we don't even have to do it. We can kind of do it with our eyes closed once we have it lined up. And it goes fairly quickly this way. And I never worry if I'm going to cut it wrong, as long as I have my clips placed in the proper area. Now, you can use this. I used to do this with black clips that you get from the office store. But Creative Memories came out with some fancy, happy little brightly colored ones, and that's what I use now. So here we have a 12 by 12 piece of paper with a 1-inch frame, which would go behind a trimmed paper.